Why Japanese food feels different. The philosophy hidden in every meal. Imagine walking into a traditional Japanese home just before dinner. The table is not overflowing with food. There is no giant steak covering the plate, no mountain of fries, no endless buffet. Instead, you see something surprisingly simple. A bowl of rice, a bowl of soup, a piece of fish, several small side dishes. Everything appears modest, balanced. At first glance, Japanese food seems almost too simple. Yet year after year, it is praised around the world. People travel thousands of miles to experience it. Nutritionists study it, chefs admire it, and many wonder the same thing. Why does Japanese food feel different? The answer is not sushi, not miso soup, not green tea. The answer is something deeper. Because for centuries, Japanese people developed a unique relationship with food. A relationship built not only on nutrition, but on gratitude, seasonality, balance, beauty, and respect. In Japan, a meal was never just something to eat. It was a way of understanding life itself. And perhaps that is exactly what modern society has forgotten. Chapter 1. Food as fuel, or food as relationship. Many people today view food as fuel. Calories, protein, carbohydrates, fat, numbers to calculate, data to optimize. Food becomes something functional, something efficient, something consumed as quickly as possible. But traditional Japanese culture often approached food differently. Food represented a relationship. A relationship with nature, a relationship with family, a relationship with community, a relationship with oneself. This difference may seem small, yet it changes everything. When food is only fuel, speed becomes important. When food is a relationship, attention becomes important. One approach asks, how quickly can I finish this meal? The other asks, how deeply can I appreciate it? Chapter 2. Why Japanese meals look so different. Imagine a traditional Japanese meal. Instead of one large plate, you see many small dishes, rice, soup, veg, pickles, each separated, each carefully arranged. To outsiders, this can seem unnecessary. Why not put everything on one plate? Why use so many bowls? Why spend so much effort on presentation? The answer reveals an important cultural value. Japanese meals encourage awareness. Each dish is noticed individually. Each flavor is experienced separately. Each ingredient is respected. The meal becomes a collection of experiences rather than a single act of consumption. Even the colors matter. Red, read, white, black. Visual balance becomes part of nutritional balance. The eyes eat before the mouth. Chapter 3. The forgotten art of eating with the seasons. Today, many people can eat strawberries in winter, pumpkins in spring, almost any food at any time. Modern supply chains have made seasons almost invisible, but traditional Japanese culture developed around a different idea. The idea of shun foods are best when they are naturally in season. Spring brings mountain vegetables, fresh bamboo shoots, cherry blossoms. Summer brings watermelon. Sweet fish. Autumn brings mushrooms, chestnuts, persimmons. Winter brings daikon, radish, hot pots, root vegetables. The changing menu reflects the changing world. Meals become a way of experiencing time itself. You are reminded that life changes. Seasons change, nothing remains the same forever. This is not only nutrition, it is philosophy. Chapter 4. Why simplicity matters. One thing surprises many visitors. Japanese food often appears simple. A grilled fish, a bowl of rice, a bowl of soup. A few sauces, few complicated combinations. Why? Because traditional Japanese cooking often focuses on revealing flavors rather than hiding them. The ingredient is allowed to be itself. This idea connects deeply to Japanese aesthetics. The beauty of simplicity, the beauty of restraint, the beauty of enough. A perfectly ripe peach does not need to become something else. Fresh fish does not need to be covered with heavy sauce. Sometimes the highest form of respect is allowing something to remain what it already is. This philosophy appears not only in food, but also in Japanese gardens. Architecture. art.com, and daily life. Chapter 5. The hidden world of fermentation. Long before refrigeration existed, people faced a problem. How could food survive the winter? How could ingredients be preserved? Japanese culture developed an answer.com, fermentation.com miso, takama ne tito, sake sake, sake.com sake, meima sake hakam me sake. For centuries, microscopic organisms quietly transformed food, improving preservation, creating new flavors, increasing complexity. What began as necessity eventually became tradition. Today, modern science continues discovering links between fermented foods and digestive health. Yet traditional Japanese people were not eating these foods because of scientific studies. They ate them because generations of experience taught them their value. Sometimes wisdom arrives before research explains it. Chapter 6. What itadekimasu really means. Before eating, many Japanese people say, itadekimasu. Most translations fail to capture its meaning. It is not exactly thank you. It is not exactly let's eat. The word carries the idea of receiving life, receiving nature, receiving effort, receiving nourishment. A simple meal contains countless invisible contributions. Farmers.com, fishermen.com, truck drivers, store workers, cooks, rain, sunlight, soil takama. The meal exists because many things came together. Itadakimasu acknowledges that reality. For a brief moment, the meal becomes more than food. It becomes gratitude. Chapter 7. The philosophy of motenai. Another Japanese idea often connected to food is motenai, a feeling that something valuable should not be wasted. For generations, rice grains were respected, leftovers were reused, ingredients were stretched, not because people enjoyed scarcity, but because they understood value. Modern society produces enormous amounts of food waste. Perfectly edible food is discarded every day. The problem is not lack of resources. The problem is lack of appreciation. When we lose the ability to recognize value, waste becomes normal. Motenai reminds us that abundance should never eliminate gratitude. Chapter 8. Why Japanese school lunches surprise the world. Many visitors are surprised by Japanese school lunches. Students often help serve food. Students clean up afterward. Meals are treated as part of education. Children learn responsibility.com, cooperation.com, respect, gratitude.com. The goal is not only feeding students, the goal is teaching them how to live within a community. Food becomes a classroom, a lesson in citizenship, a lesson in awareness.com, a lesson in appreciation. These lessons may be just as important as mathematics or science. Chapter 9. What modern food companies want. The modern food industry understands human psychology extremely well. Salt, sugar, fat, convenience, convenience. What more not mutter savas, sutters. Chapter 9. What modern food companies want. The modern food companies want. The modern food industry understands human psychology extremely well. Instant satisfaction. Many products are designed to encourage repeated consumption. The objective is often simple. Make people want more, and more, and more. This is not necessarily evil, but it creates a challenge. When everything is designed to capture attention, moderation becomes difficult. Traditional Japanese food culture often moved in the opposite direction. Instead of maximizing stimulation, it emphasized balance. Instead of overwhelming the senses, it encouraged awareness. The difference is profound. One approach asks, how much can we consume? The other asks, how much do we actually need? Chapter 10. Eating alone in a connected world. For most of human history, meals were social. People gathered together, stories were exchanged, problems were discussed, wisdom was shared. Meals strengthened relationships. Today many people eat alone, while scrolling, while watching videos, while answering emails. Technology connects us globally, yet loneliness continues increasing. The issue may not be technology itself. The issue may be that we have forgotten certain rituals, simple moments of presence, simple moments of connection. A shared meal once provided that naturally. Chapter 11. What Japan may be losing. It is easy to romanticize tradition, but Japan is changing too. Convenience stores are everywhere. Fast food is common. Processed foods continue growing. Young people are busier than ever. Many traditional habits are disappearing. This matters because culture survives only when practiced. A philosophy can be forgotten. A tradition can disappear. The lessons hidden inside food culture are not guaranteed to survive, and perhaps that is why understanding them matters now. Not only for Japan, but for everyone. Chapter 12. The difference between eating and nourishing. There is a difference between being full and being nourished. A person can consume thousands of calories and still feel empty. A person can have unlimited choices and still feel dissatisfied. Modern society often focuses on quantity. More food, more options, more convenience. But nourishment involves something deeper: commune attention, commune connection, commune gratitude, commune balance, communing. The healthiest meal is not always the most expensive. Sometimes it is the meal that reminds us what truly matters. Final chapter. The meal is the message. Japanese food is not special because of sushi. Not because of ramen. Not because of green tea. Those are only symbols. The deeper story is the philosophy behind them. A meal is not simply something to consume. It is a reminder that we depend on nature. A reminder that we depend on one another. A reminder that beauty can exist in simplicity. A reminder that abundance should not erase gratitude. And perhaps that is the lesson modern life needs most. Not how to eat exactly like the Japanese. Not how to copy another culture, but how to slow down long enough to appreciate what is already in front of us. Because sometimes the most important ingredient in a meal is not food at all. It is awareness. It is gratitude. It is respect. And maybe that is why Japanese food feels different. Not because of what is on the table, but because of the way people have learned to see it. Thank you for listening.